early. I just thought I'd test out that all was going well with our Giving Geeks video this time. Hi everyone, we'll be live and going for a full set of singer-songwriter today at 7, which is approximately 2 minutes away. So we will be very, 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 very happy to play some of the current songs that I've written, and also going way back to earlier days, maybe 20 years ago, to songs that I wrote then. So this is the showcase. So I want to say happy life to everyone. We're having such a hard time at the moment with COVID in various places in the world. We're in Australia, and Tasmania is where I live, and in Tasmania we actually really don't have any COVID at all, and most of Australia is free of it. So we're doing really well at the moment. So blessings to everyone in the rest of the world who's watching, in the States and in Europe, in England, to those who have been in lockdown for some period of time. We are very blessed that we are not in lockdown and we're able to walk around quite freely at this time. So just to assure you, there is a normal world that will come back once these numbers get under control. So today we're going to give you a gentle, easy listening set that I've written, and hopefully will cheer you all up. I'm just going to have a drink. Just check that I'm here before we just start. And off we go shortly. Quite hard to tell. I can't really tell on my phone. I'm not that brilliant at all the techie stuff that goes with it. So I'm not really sure. I don't know whether I'll be able to see your posts if you do send me stuff, but my husband Kim's on the other computer, so hopefully he'll get that all sorted, and I'm just going to play. So we've just hit the 7 o'clock bar, and here I start. So blessings. So I'm Katherine Bright, singer-songwriter from Tasmania. I've recently been living for the past 8 years or so in Port Macquarie in New South Wales, up the east coast of Australia, and I'm originally born and bred in Tasmania. Lived in Queensland for a while, so I have mostly Australian music credits, although I've done a tiny bit in Canada, and this is my love, is to write music. I'm also a healer, and I do other sorts of toning and things like that. So that's been a long career for me, working in that level, and with musicianship, it's just part of my heart. And I've been working professionally in that for some years now. I've got some shortlisted in Australian Songwriting Association Awards in 2019 for some of my songs, and was lucky enough to attend the Music Awards in Sydney before COVID came down and pulled the shutters on all these things. And this first song that I'm going to sing for you is called The Latin Lover Lullaby. So now, I don't expect you'll fall asleep on a Latin lover, but this one is something that I wrote just for the heart and for all the lovers out there. And I'd also like to say hello to Rainish Janis, who I know is watching, to Kathy Lane, to various of my friends that I love very much, and to all of those people who need a good cheer up. Hopefully we'll give you some tonight. If you do get sick of my originals, yell out, put it in the comments, and we'll give you a cover or two. Okay, so this is The Latin Lover Lullaby. listen to your breathing. I can hear you thinking, who are you and I? Soothing, close your eyes, keep moving, feel my body swooning, that love a lullaby. Lost, lost, bound, free, me, we universe on ground. There you go. So that's the Latin Lover Lullaby. One of my favouriteest songs I've written, to be honest. I really love that one. Just one of those ones where you just want to sit inside your energy field and just, you know. Something completely different from my next song, and I am trying to see whether I can see comments on here, but I can't yet, so I'll just do that. And hopefully we're shared to Katherine Bright Music and to, oh there we are, I can see me, yay. Some comments, good. I shall be able to say hi, Mike Manley, hi Nicola, Shone, and thank you for saying that's a beautiful song, Mike. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Now I'll be able to watch you. Hi Wayne, how you going? Some people there that I know, beautiful friends, and I'm really appreciative of you coming and checking in. Thank you. So the next song that I want to sing is something completely different, again with a high capo. This one I often play on a banjo, but for the ease and grace of just playing the same instrument, I'm doing it as a guitar tonight. This is called my Carefree Banjo song. Okay. So imagine I'm on a banjo with you. Kicking a stone along a country road, battling to a trickling stream. I'm happy with myself, happy with myself. Tweeting to a birdie with eyes of green, skipping to a forest scene. I'm laughing with myself, silly with myself, 'cause I'm free. I'm me. I'm free. Yeah. learn to refresh this every so often. So now I wrote this next song, oh gosh, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 years ago. Excuse me, got a dry throat tonight. And it's called Please Save Our Babies Today. And one thing that I think particularly now, you know, with all the COVID and the mental health situations which are going on all around the world, there are a lot of children sitting watching media and all the, you know, terrorism and all the things that are going on. And have been going on for a lot of years, obviously, because I wrote this before COVID happened. But it often, and maybe it's happening in lockdown, maybe people are too busy actually recouping with their families, which I actually think's been a good part of it. But they tend to put their kids in front of a television screen and, you know, get on with something and be too busy to actually interact too much. So this is a danger because you don't necessarily know what they're picking up and how it's affecting their mental health. So this one's called Please Save Our Babies Today, written in 2015. I really, really love that song. I just feel like, you know, I'm on a bit of a mission sometimes to really get the messages out there of all the things that we can do and how we can love. Mike says he's gotten that way. He dreads turning on and watching current events, and it's not a place for the young. And Nicola, save our children. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it really is something that we can all actually do something about, you know, spread the word. Now, happy. Next for happy. You'll notice that I'm wearing my gold. I've got my gold on. This is actually half a uniform. I was in a barbershop quartet called Sassy Q for a couple of years in Port Macquarie, and we entered the Eisteddfods and won our section, and the judge from Wicked thought we were world class, and I thought I'm proud of that one. So hello Sylvia, Yolanda and Sir Steph, who were in that with me back then. And I just wanted to say good day and honour that one by wearing the top half. Looks rather flash. And at that same time, don't laugh please, but I entered the Eisteddfod in the over 50 section, and I won this one. And I got to perform at the Glass House at the winners' concert, which was in front of this enormous big audience. And honestly, that was a bit scary. It was to a backing track, and I had to just stand there in the middle of this big stage in this big place and perform to all the people. And you can't really see people in a big venue. If you've done things like music theatre and other things, you'll know that you sort of see the first couple of rows. So it can be quite daunting. You feel like you're up there singing half to yourself and hope the front 2 rows really like you. So this one is called It's More Just Because You're Gorgeous. And I wrote this for my husband Kim, because it's true, he is. And this probably, 2013 I think I wrote this, and I was stirring the gravy in the kitchen, and sometimes, you know, lyrics just fall into your head, and It's More Just Because You're Gorgeous came in with a tune, and then I had to go and work out how to do the chords. So, and which ones fitted the tune I had in my head. So this is it. So I hope you like it. Got a stomp box, even though the rest of me is acoustic. I'll explain what's going on there. Recently, I got shingles, would you believe? And I went onto my right vocal cord, and the nerve in my vocal cord got really affected. And every so often, when I sing, it'll go grip, which is awfully inconvenient at this particular point because it hasn't done it for a couple of weeks. So I'll just have a little drink. Sorry about that. It's an unfortunate thing that sometimes happens when you have sicknesses and you can't really do much about it, I'm afraid. So bear with me if it happens again, because it sort of sets off this little allergy reaction, and I can do with a tissue. Thank you, Kim. Crazy, isn't it? Shingles, of all things to happen, went inside my inner ear, then went straight down through the side of my face, into my chin, all over here, and my vocal cords. I can't say I'm impressed. I may need a lozenge at some point here, Kim, while I do an instrumental. Thank you, guys. Appreciate your love and your comments. Oh, here we go. Some nice comments coming in. I'll just get myself together. Claps. Thank you, darling. Dazzling. What's that? You're gorgeous, inspired by making gravy. Thank you. That's from Jayezi Live. So he says they never have gravy. I'm hoping mashed potatoes inspires me one day. I love that. Thank you so much. Gosh, fancy having my voice going up. So the next one that I've got will be probably a little bit of an instrumental. I think while Kim gives me a lozenge and I just mess around with that and get this back into into a bit of nice, comfortable throat thing. Thank you, darling. Nice. This next one that I've written is called I See You, and it's an instrumental. It's really relaxation and love. That's a quick acoustic voice. That is going to be on my next album, which I'm about to release, hopefully in the next few months. I'm working on some tracks called Ambience, and it's coming out soon. I've written a few different ones. I've got quite a lot of songs on iTunes and Spotify if you want to have a look, and Reverb Nation. Excuse me, I'm just chewing this for a bit of help. About 120 songs I think I've written over the years, but I've got 5 albums on iTunes, and you can listen free on Spotify to those. Just look up Katherine Bright. There's an instrumental meditations, and this is the kind of thing that I love to do, but there's piano and harp and all sorts of things. I've got some boogie ones. I've got one of covers called The Joy of Music, with 2 originals and lots of covers like Dreams and many, Landslide from Stevie Nicks, and many of the ones that I popularly play. And there is another one, My Original Heart, and Spirit in the Key of Rainbows. You like that? Okay. So now I'm going to sing another one. This one is called Angry Man, and this one I wrote, I think 1997, I think it was, and it was memories of a domestic violence relationship that I was in, and so a bit of poetic license here. I've adjusted the time frames, but it is my song about that. And because with people, you know, there's always individual stories. Everyone's story is an individual story. And this is mine. It's not a sad one, it's not a bad one, and it's not an aggressive one, but it's a meaningful one for me. So excuse me. Ready?
Yeah, it's all good. Bethany's just joined as well.
Hi Bethany, how are you, darling? Lots of love. See you next week, yay! So this is Angry Man, so it's a bit more rocky. halfway through already. Can you believe it? I can't. It's pretty amazing. I hope you like that one. I can't see comments just a minute, so I'm just going to try and find some. And I'm very, very happy that you're watching, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this and to comment and to like my originals. Oh gosh, I've got 19 comments since I last looked. Okay, just going to go through. So hang on, I'll be quick. Bethany, hello darling. Always relaxing listening to me. Thank you, sweetheart. Hi from Brisbane. Cool beans. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Thank you. So many amazing originals. Oh, you're a sweetie. Thanks, mate. Bethany Cook, hearts, and hi Kims. Oh, this is cool. Thank you so much. Give your heart back. Okay, here we go. Bim. Well, this is another original. Lada, of course, they're all originals. I've got actually quite a few here. I don't know how many I'll get through. But this one was written, and I might just tune up just to make sure I'm actually quite tuned after that little slam missing, because you know how that can go. I had a, well, we had bushfires. Everyone's had bushfires last year who was living in New South Wales, and we were about, I think 800 metres from the bushfires in Crestwood in Port Macquarie, and 300 koalas sadly died in that one, which wasn't far from us, and it was a whole nesting ground, and you know, climate change and all the stuff that was going on, and is still going on. And I wrote this song in absolute poetic frustration, I think, because I was just so peed off at the way it was being dealt with, and the fireys that I knew were just volunteering and getting, you know, like, it was just no support. There was all sorts of platitudes from government and such like. So I wrote this song, and I was really, it's on iTunes if you feel like supporting me and downloading it all, or you can listen on Spotify. There's a fellow who's one of the firers, and I found his photograph, and have him just running through a firestorm. It's the most intense thing you'll ever see. So if you want to look that up, find my cover of Fire Away and just have a look at that. That photograph is unbelievable, and he gave me permission to use it. So if anybody does download that, I'm happy to do some donations to the RFS, because it's just like, they are heroes. And the people that I know in Port Macquarie who are fireys and other people just went above and beyond, and we would have lost our house, no doubt, had they not worked with us. And in Port Macquarie, we had fires for 7 months. All the creeks dried up, terrapins dying, you know, everything. We just had no rain, and now they're in floods. So, you know, hello. But anyway, I entered this song, this got up on the, I'm very proud of this, the YouTube Bushfire playlist for 2019-20. This was featured, which is really, yeah, I'm proud of that one. And it's called Fire Away, okay? political speech. My other political speech is please increase job seeker. Thank you. Okay, enough of the politics, but that's my little thing. I just hate seeing people suffer. Okay, next for a funny. This one I wrote back in 2016 and it's called Baby's Breath and a Diamond Ring. And I wrote this because my youngest child was leaving home and it was like, oh my gosh, how does it feel? He hadn't left then, but it was coming, you know. How does it feel having an empty nest and then you live with your partner and your husband and you're like, what do I do? Because I've been a mum for like 30-something years. So it's sort of, you know, I have 4 grown kids now and between Kim and I, we have 6 grown kids, 1 in spirit, and we have 11 grandkids. So it's like busy. But when you live on your own, it takes a while to get used to it. So this one was Baby's Breath and a Diamond Ring, written for the empty nesters who are getting used to each other again. Okay. And this one, I also play on the banjo, so here we go. Yeah, I cried a lot. I cried, and then I cried, and then when I finished that, I cried a bit more. As Kim can attest to, I'm
Me too.
yeah, he did too. We're a bit stoic, but you know, when it comes to our kids, we are completely enamoured with them. So, what can you say? Now, we're going all right. What time is it? I have no idea. Woo.
22.
Oh gosh, good. Got some more time. Hope you're enjoying this. Feel free to comment and like my page. I'd love it if you like my page. So this one is I've Loved You Since the World Was Flat. And you can have a laugh now. That's a song that I wrote in 2018. Yeah, I'll just leave it to talk for itself. It was one of the ones that I entered 4 songs into the ASAs back in 2019, and a few of them got up. So this one I just love though. Hey, I've loved you since the world was flat. Very happy. I remember singing that for the very first time live in Hamilton's Oyster Bar in Foster in New South Wales, and a lady listening to it just burst out crying in the middle of it and told everybody sitting around her that they should all shut up and listen to this song. Poor darling. I think we must have had a breakup or something, but I knew then it would have emotions in it, so this is good. Excuse me, just have to whip the throat again. This next song is also another one that I entered into those awards, and I know I got shortlisted for this one. And 30 comments. Gosh, this is going fast. Thank you, everyone. Just address some people and say hi. If I could see it all, but I can't. So that's all right. I won't do that. So this one's called Beachside Love at the Riviera, and my dad was a linguist. And he spoke 12 languages fluently and about 48 derivatives of that, because once you learn, you sort of can cross along. And so he was brought up in Belgium, and my family's Dutch, and so they speak Flemish, which is a combination, and French, and he was fluent. And so he made sure my pronunciation was good, although my vocab can be, like volume of vocab can be lacking. People don't know necessarily French when I speak, which is hysterical because my grammar's not good. But this one is called Beachside Love on the Riviera, and it has some French verses in it because I really wanted to write something that was a bit continental. So to my friends, Abby, Cinnamon and Dinka and Max, who's just got a song in Eurovision coming up this year, by the way, in France, and to Ophelia, our daughter-in-law and granddaughter Julia, who are in France, and to Christine, their mum. This one, hopefully you'll understand. Maybe for Julia, maybe not all. Okay, here we go. Thank you guys, I love that song. It's one, you know, when you just fits, the song does. That one just fits. I love that one. Somebody likes Far Away there, cool. Taking me on a wonderful journey. Thank you, Mike. Bethany's put all the flags up. It's really nice. Thank you so much, everybody. Great lyrics. Thank you, Mike. Looking forward to the grandkids one day. Can give them back. Oh dear me, these are funny. Okay, well, you know, grandkids and all that, I love that. By the way, that song, I once got propositioned by a lady who wanted to take me out after singing that Beachside Love at a gig, because she said my voice was so sexy. So there you go. Nice. Now, this one is for children, because I like kids. I used to be a professional children's entertainer, would you believe it, dressed as a ladybird with my friend the Bumblebee, or Michelle, or fairy godmother, Farmer Kath, all these things. And so I wrote, I've got a children's album out if you want to look at fun music for small children on iTunes or Spotify for your kids. This one's called the Fairy Glade, and this was written way back in the late 90s, but I do love it. And we had a wonderful man, George, who used to do the harmonica and bits in the background. It was just so sweet. So there's a really nice instrumental and one with words on the CDs, and you can look it up, Fairy Glade. Broccoli in Port came and joined in with a gig that I did one day because he liked to just play lead along to my songs because they're a bit different than everybody's sometimes, I'm told. So, and he writes songs for, like, in America, goes to Nashville and does all sorts of things. I was very honoured that he wanted to come and play for me. And there's a video of that one on YouTube and a couple of the others of my originals where he's doing lead. It's really awesome, including Angry Man, which actually is really good if you want to have a look at that. So it's just Katherine Bright on YouTube. There's a link at the bottom. And feel free if you want to do a tip jar. I'm donating anything that comes in the tip jar to actually one of my grandkids who's saving up for something at the moment. So it's to do with school. My grandkids, they've got big hearts, and my daughter's got 6 kids, and they often do a whole heap of things and put into causes and stuff. So if anything comes in today, I'd like to donate it to that family to help the causes that they do and to help whatever they need, because they do it tough. And it's really nice to, I think, help people who try their best.
Veronica Ebert's saying hi.
Hi Veronica. Hey sweetheart, love you. Should donate to Veronica Ebert. That woman works so much for this giving gig. She's great. Okay, now this one I wrote for my husband, Kim, again. I do this. This is called We Two, and this one was written back in 2013. It's a love song. Inside the sun is shining, inside my heart is shining too. For you, with you, my We do. Rock trembles with melting snow, hearts melting in the afterglow for you. Me too. Eyes piercing with love and smiles, peace and rainbows stretch for miles. It's true. We do. We do. It's a love song for my hubby. You should show his face in front of the camera.
No.
Sometimes Kim sings with me for things too, which is kind of cool too.
A couple of minutes to go.
A couple of minutes to go. We've got one more to go then. I think, is that right? About one? So this one, I'm a poet and I love it. I love being a poet and I like playing on words. So I think I'll do this kids one again from way back when, just to end off with that. So it'll be a whole set of originals tonight, which is a bit different, but there we go. This one is called Raindrops Falling, and it was a poem that I set to music, and you have to get inside your inner child, okay guys? Inside the inner child to listen to this one. It's called Raindrops Falling. Rain clouds forming way up high, raindrops falling from the sky. Small birds shelter from the storm, glistening feathers reflect the morn. Flowers show their dewy faces, insects find small hiding places. Rivulets upon the grass leave their mark as they go past. Drip, drop, trickle, spat, rain is falling pitter-pat. Nature spins its crystal light, makes my garden come to life. Drip, drip are the leaves crying, can't you see that they are smiling? Raindrops tickle shiny backs, trickling down their silvery cracks. From my cubby hole I watch rain and insects play hopscotch. Flowers put up their umbrellas to shelter friends in rainy weathers. Drip, drop, trickle, spat, rain is falling pitter-pat. Nature spins its crystal light and makes my garden come to life. So there you go. I think that's my set tonight. Thank you. Please feel free to do something with the virtual tip jar if you'd like to. That is on my children's album, as is the Fairy Glade, if anyone wants to provide some interesting and fun interactive music for their kids. And lots of love to all. And thank you so much, Mike, and Giving Gigs, and everyone who, Nicola, and to Karen, to everyone who's commented tonight. Love you so much, and thank you so much for tuning in to us. And blessings. Love you. See you next one. Now, Kim, you will have to actually turn off the camera. Bye, everyone.
Bye for now.
Lots of love.